Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Box Seats. This is the show we talk about sports with comedians, and let's get ready to get the show started. My man Howie Bell is not in the show today, so we getting ready to bring up Maurice Smith, known as Mo the Comic. Mo, how you doing, bro? How's everything?
What's going on, man? Ain't done. Just chilling, just chilling.
That's it, my man. Also, we got to bring in Damian Jones, D Jones. D, how you doing, sir? How's everything?
Hey, listen, Mo got to see my Patriots last week. Mo, how you like that? Mo, was it good? Was it a good game, Mo?
Oh man,
Good
top five.
game.
You know what? Top five. You know what? Now I see what you was talking about, Frank.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and you know what question I'm talking about, Digo. You know what top five question I'm talking about. Look at
Oh,
you
we
already.
got the same answer then.
It's
We
coming.
got the
It's
same
coming.
answer.
It's coming. It's coming. My man Jason Hayes, filmmaker, is in the building. Jay, how you doing, sir?
Hey, what's up, fellas? It's all good down here.
Yeah, I don't know how the Heat's treating you guys, but I hope you guys had a great weekend, man. I hope you all did have a great weekend. So we got to jump into it because, listen, NFL preseason kicked off last Thursday. We had a lot to discuss, but before we dive into that, let me pull up Mo first. Mo, you get the first topic, because okay, I don't understand what's going on here. Let's see. Let me slide you over here. Drop it there, Mo. Let's get this baby started. Now, Mo, I don't know if you saw the top stories, but one of the top stories was UFC was able to close out a deal with Paramount after Paramount was able to obviously lock in their sale and thing with a couple other people. Pay-per-views now no more. Pay-per-views now no more. So UFC is now moved on forward with Paramount. How are you feeling about UFC? Because UFC is expanding, and I read a couple of articles on this today. That they did with Skydance and everything else. I read a couple of articles on UFC is the fastest growing sport overall compared to the NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, everybody else. They're supposed to be the fastest growing, not the largest, but they're the fastest growing. You know what I mean? And they comparing it.
Right.
How do you think about this, man? Because are we overlooking wrestling? And what's your thoughts on this?
Well, I mean, it's not just wrestling. It's like mixed martial arts and
Martial arts,
wrestling
right?
and
Right.
everything together, man. And I'm not a big UFC watcher. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been to a couple of events, and it's cool live. You know, it just bores me, but it's growing. I mean, because boxing is gone. It seems like it took over boxing, and it's growing. And as far as pay per view, I mean, I think that's what killed boxing anyway. Pay per view.
Right.
We were spending money, and then all of a sudden, dudes were getting knocked out in 2 minutes. You went to the bathroom just to put your teeth in so you can eat these corn. Come back, dude done got knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah. Mo,
It's messed up.
you basically went where I was trying to go to. You went there real fast, and I appreciate that because I think that the sport is growing so fast. I think it's killing boxing. I think that's what's happening. You hit the nail right on the head. D, what's your take on this, man? UFC.
How old is Mo? He been putting his teeth in when doing the boxing matches, though. What's going on? Like Mo said, I'm not a huge MMA fan, but ain't no real boxers no more. Boxing is dying, and MMA is faster to watch because it ain't a bunch of rounds. And I just don't like when it's two grown men hugging for 3 minutes. Like, y'all got to get off the ground and fight.
Right.
But going to a streaming, everything's going to streaming, so it makes sense. It's smart because everybody ain't gonna do your pay-per-view, but if you got streaming, it's already there on your TV. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yes, that's what I think. Jay, what's your take on the way that this sport is growing?
I mean, they had to figure out how to make streaming profitable, right? So everything that they do in the name of subscribers,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if you're not bringing subscribers to the platform to have them sign up, to pay that monthly fee, whatever it is, whether you go ad free or not, it's about having product or content that people are willing to pay a monthly fee for. So really, all they did was circumvent the pay per view. I mean, basically, it's the equivalent of a company coming in and buying an artist catalog, saying, "Look, let me just get this off of you. I'm gonna pay you X amount of dollars to have access to it, so I can put this up to make money off of it myself." Right? So all they're doing, because pay per view went to the promoter.
Right.
So they're saying, okay, we're gonna get rid of this whole promotion thing side of it for you. We're gonna give you a nice big bag. We're gonna keep the bag coming for you as long as you let us get our cut from it. That's all that's happening right now. And when you're going from zero, it's easy to be the fastest growing in anything, right? These other sports have been around way longer. They're way more top heavy. So it's going to make sense that they're not expanding as much because they don't have that much room for growth. If you're something like MMA, it is what it is. Plus, life is too good in this country now. Boxing was great when people were starving. When they had the Great Depression and all this other stuff, dudes with no option. Nobody gonna choose boxing unless you're insane. And MMA is filled, with a bunch of just crazy white dudes with nothing better to do.
Yeah, and people, you're right. When people were starving, and people wanted to box because you can get out of that real fast. If you have the ability, 100%.
All the great boxers are playing in the NFL right now.
Yep, that's true too. Mo, let's keep it moving, man. Let's move on to the NFL because the NFL has top heavy. There's a lot of stuff to talk about in the NFL. Preseason kicked off Thursday night. One big story that people are not talking about too much is Landon Dickinson, the offensive lineman of the Philadelphia Eagles, got helped off the field and carted back to the locker room after he went down with a right leg injury on Sunday. People are saying it might possibly be for the season. This dude is supposed to be one of their best offensive linemen right now, and we all know if you have a good offensive line, you move your team moves forward. Without a good offensive line, no matter how good your defense is or anything else, you struggle. So I guess based on what I'm saying to you, should the Philadelphia Eagles people be worried about this right now?
From the last report I heard about, it's just a meniscus tear, like a small meniscus tear, and basically it's like from the analysts that were on ESPN that had the meniscus tear in the past, they're like basically they missed one game and that was it. There's a lot of options for a meniscus tear these days, but if it turns out to be more than a meniscus tear, and they go in there or something happens afterwards, yeah, they in trouble. They were showing the stats on how Saquon had over 500 yards untouched
right
from the scrimmage just because of this guy. And
right.
also, I can't think of the quarterback's name. Same thing for him. He's a mobile quarterback. He has so many yards untouched because of him. From the line of scrimmage. So if he goes down, yeah, it's gonna hurt Philly bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. D, what's your take on this, man? Is everybody overlooking this too much?
No, I don't think so. If it's significant, I didn't know how big bro was until I just seen him on TV, and he was bigger than the cart that they carted him off on. like I was like, what in the world? I see why Saquon got this many yards. If he missing a lot of time, it's gonna hurt. But I still think Philly one of the best teams in the NFL. They still the champs. But yeah, like that, like Mo said, that many yards behind one player is significant. And I hope it's just minor because I don't want to see a major injury like that.
Yeah, I don't either because I want to beat you with your best players on the field. You know what I mean? That's how I am. Jay, talk to me, man. How are you thinking? Are we overlooking this story? Because I don't see it being blown up like this so much on ESPN and anything else. It seems like they're overlooking it. Maybe because it's minor. Maybe because I don't know. What's your take?
Yeah. One of the advantages of going last is I get a chance to look things up. So I just saw something drop like half an hour ago that's saying that it's a minor meniscus tear. He's going to have minor surgery. He's going to be week to week. Okay. So that doesn't sound like it's going to be a year thing, but you never know. I mean, setbacks happen, whatever, but modern surgery is incredible. As the resident Florida State fan, Landon Dickinson started out at Florida State. And he was there for like 3 years, and he was always hurt at Florida State. Like he was hurt forever. Mm-hmm. So I'm actually surprised that it's taken this long for him to have an injury at all, given how off injured he was when he was in college before transferring to Alabama.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I like the way you had your take on it. I like the way you're taking it, but nobody seemed to panic, and I'm kind of curious on why none of y'all panicked by this, and not thinking Philadelphia Eagles going to panic. I don't put all y'all up here like this or anything else. Am I overlooked? Like because nobody's saying this. This is not a panic thing at all, right?
I mean, raise your hand if you're an Eagles fan.
Okay, that's probably what the problem is.
He's day to day, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's day to day. And
Yeah, it's not a major thing.
I don't think anybody is better in the draft than the Eagles. They
That's
probably already got his replacement sitting back there,
That's
ready
right.
to go.
That's true.
And and it's just gonna plug him in, and it's gonna be business as usual.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
they still
and
gonna
then
win
and
that.
they
They gonna
drafted
win that
well and
sorry
they're
division
prepared too.
regardless.
Yeah, they always draft well. Yeah.
Hold on, D. Go ahead, Howie. Go ahead, Mo. What were you saying?
No, I'm just saying they drafted well and they prepared. I mean, they went through injuries last year and they still,
Yeah.
were ready and they got some depth on that team.
Yeah.
They got some depth on that. I mean, don't get me wrong. This Landon he's a key piece to, and you can't replace him. But if you could just keep it going, because you got some really athletic guys in the backfield, so all they got to do is try to reroute their plays if that
Right.
becomes a problem. If that
Exactly.
hole becomes a problem, then we got to shift it somewhere else. You still got Saquon Barkley.
Mm-hmm.
And they still got all-world offensive linemen around him. So it doesn't,
Yeah.
They did. D, you get the last word. What were you saying?
Yeah, they ain't nobody in that sorry ass division anyway. Who? Who in that division? Nobody.
Nobody got to worry about.
Yeah, they're fine. They're fine.
They're fine. All right, so let me pull up Mo here. Go to the next big story up on my board right now, man.
And Mo's sign is right behind. Mo know they sorry though. Mo know they sorry.
Mo, it'll be all right, Mo. It'll be all right, Mo. Mo, let's talk about Cam Ward with the Tennessee Titans, man. He went 5 for 8, 67 yards, pretty strong debut, even though they lost to the Bucks 29-7. People are saying that Cam Ward did his thing and he's not being highlighted too much. What's your take on Cam Ward's preseason debut? Should Tennessee Titans be ecstatic? Well, I don't even want to put words in your mouth. Where are you at with Cam Ward's debut?
I mean, he did what he had command of the ball. He looked like he wasn't nervous, like he was prepared for it.
Mm-hmm.
He looked decent, but this is not NFL speed. This is preseason speed. A lot of the rookie quarterbacks, if we really look at it, not too many rookie quarterbacks did bad this weekend. They all did pretty good. But again, this is preseason speed, not regular season speed.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll give that to you. D, how are you looking at it? Cam Ward, excitement, not so excited. Where you at?
He doesn't. Maybe he don't have a personality for the cameras, because we see who all they've been talking about the whole weekend. They've been talking about one rookie.
Yeah.
And maybe they are overlooking Cam. He was picked that high for a reason. I think he can ball. And then he played for Tennessee. So it's like, it's Tennessee. What you gonna do? But he getting overlooked because of one person.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Jay, what's your take on this?
He looked okay, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't like he went up there and lit it up.
Mm-hmm.
So, given that he's in Tennessee, be clear, they picked number 1 for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
They got a whole lot of issues on their team. So, I wonder how well he's really going to be able to do this season, to be honest, given the lack of, I mean, listen, I can't name his wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who his running back is right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't be overly excited. I mean, to me, he didn't stink up the joint. But, to piggyback what Mo said earlier about all the rookies, this is the first time in a long time that you have a lot of older rookies coming in, too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these dudes have played 40, 50 games of college football due to COVID.
Right.
And then because of NIL money, they have no incentive to leave early because they're making millions in college. So they're coming into the league much more developed now. They're more ready to hit the NFL, learn that playbook, and take off. So this might be the start of a whole new thing that's going to happen, with the league.
You make a great point, because I was going to go to Archie Manning, how he's doing. He was getting pressure, Jay, to get pressure to come out. And his grandfather, the real Archie Manning, came out and said, listen, he's playing 4 years. So he going back, for another year. So maybe get it twisted. And you hit the nail on the head, man. It's the NIL money. There's no pressure to come out early. There's none.
Right.
Yeah.
And Arch Manning's getting like $5-6 million a year.
Yeah. In college. Let's make sure we say
college.
that. In college. And he might even get more. But don't let that boy go up for a Heisman or national championship. Like, what?
And it's cheaper. It's cheaper to live in college too.
Yeah. It is. All right, Mo. You got you. I know you was gonna be first today, so this question was kind of geared towards you, Mo. I
But
want the other guys gonna say first. Okay, so here we go. Jackson Dart or Russell Wilson after
we
week.
going to the Super Bowl. What are you talking about? We going to the Super Bowl. I've been saying this forever.
All right,
We going to the Super Bowl, man.
all right. Okay, but hold on.
You talking about who's in our division? We in the division.
All right, Mo, calm down. Come back down, bro. I'm just asking the question. Jackson Dart or Russell Wilson after what you saw this weekend for the Giants, who should start for the Giants?
Russell Wilson.
Wow. Okay. Can you tell me why? Why are you still with why? Why are you going with that?
I'm just because I'm not gonna go with a rookie right now. He needs time to develop. He needs to stand there and watch and look and see what's happening. He looked pretty good. He looked real good in the preseason, but again, it's preseason.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay.
preseason. There were some things that he needed to adjust, as far as the mechanics, and those things can be exposed in the regular season. No, I'm going with Russell. Come on, man.
Okay.
Russell's been doing it already.
Okay. Let me ask a Patriots fan. D. Here we go. D, it's hard for even a Patriots fan to even ask the question to another Patriots fan. So I feel you, bro. But Jackson Dart or Russell Wilson, who should start for the Giants this weekend after the weekend that Jackson
Yeah.
Dart had?
I'm gonna tell you like this. My wise old grandma used to say, if you go climbing up a tree, who cares? I don't care. I didn't even watch the Giants. I couldn't tell you because I didn't watch the Giants, okay? I don't even know who they played, okay? I don't care. You can start. I want Jameis to start. I like Jameis because Jameis is hilarious. Put Jameis in the game. I don't care. Next. Go to the next. Bro. I don't care.
I just got to give you kudos for that dramatic pause, bro. You beat Mo with that one.
I'm like, you said what now?
Yeah, that dramatic pause. Like, Bo used to be good for that dramatic pause. He beat him on that one. Jay, how you looking at this? Because Jackson Dart did put up some numbers this weekend, man, and everybody in New York is supposed to be talking about Jackson Dart right now over Russell Wilson. What's your take on this?
It's hype, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just hype. I mean, they feel like they got a little bit of hope for the first time in a long time. But I watch a lot of college football, and I particularly watch a lot of SEC college football. Now, Jackson Dart would have games at Ole Miss where he looked like a world beater. But then he'd have an equal amount of games where he looked like garbage truck juice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like this, like there was a reason why, like he slid to 26 or I mean, actually most people didn't even have him slotted to be a first round pick, to be honest.
Right.
So I think there's a lot that he still has to learn. He had a good game, but until he puts it together, I ain't paying no attention to that dude. And to Mo, the only way the Giants going to Super Bowl, man, is if they selling chicken wings or beer. That's it.
Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever.
Well,
Whatever.
at least he didn't say the only way they're going to Super Bowl is if they purchase tickets.
You know what? Yeah, whatever, man.
No,
Whatever.
they ain't even doing that. They got to be working the venue.
All right,
They got to be selling beers, bro.
Y'all keep sleeping on New York. He ain't sleeping on New York.
All right. So, Mo, before we
Yeah.
hit the top five, I want to ask you one last question because I want to jump in the top five to be able to talk about Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, a couple other cats. Let me ask you this last question, bro, before we jump into the top five. Terry McLaurin is having a holdout. It's turning out to be a mess. Jaden Daniels is the one who's obviously going to be hurt the most.
Correct.
What do you think about how you think this is going to really hurt Jaden Daniels right now leading into the season if Terry McLaurin does not come back in? Because right now they're going to only rely on Deebo Samuels, even though they were expecting to have Deebo and McLaurin at the time of the start of the season. What's your take on this, bro?
Well, I think they're getting Jaden Daniels ready. Of course, they've been preparing for this for Terry McLaurin. It ain't like they thought about this happened overnight. They knew this was happening, and if they weren't preparing him for life without, then it ain't Jaden Daniels' fault. It's the coach and the whole team and the organization's fault for not getting that boy ready. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down.
Mm-hmm. All right, okay. How are you looking at this, D? Because honestly, Jaden Daniels could be really affected by this, bro. What you think?
So what I heard was like the Commanders don't have no money. Like the way they even purchased the team, they still owe money on the purchase, so they really don't have money to give out to players. Without Terry, man, it's gonna be a rough season because Debo don't run good routes. If you give him the ball in the backfield, he'll run through you, but he don't really run the greatest routes. He's looking a little slow and a little pudgy, and he dressed a little suspect when he come to the game. So that's
He got some sassy outfits, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be an issue, man.
But his sassy outfits don't affect him on the field.
Very sassy coming to the game.
Just saying, bro.
He's just saying he's moist. All right, we go. Jay,
I'm just saying. I got eyes.
So, Jay, how are you looking at this? Because ultimately, Jay Daniels was the breakout superstar of last season, easily. You know what I mean? Easily.
Right.
But a lot of that had to do with Terry McLaurin catching the ball. You know what I mean? A lot of that had to do with that. You know. Right. So, how are you looking at this now?
So, I mean, D just gave me something I didn't know. I mean, you know, it makes sense because they spent a lot of bread on this on that team, and they're trying to build a $3.5 billion stadium.
Yeah.
So they might be trying to penny pinch here and there, and it's basically private money too. But like right. DC's only coming up like a small amount of the money to make it happen. But listen, Terry McLaurin has gone for over 1,000 yards every season for the last 5 years.
Yep.
Can you name the quarterbacks that threw to him before Jaden Daniels?
Great point. You can't.
So he was killing with bumps. Okay. So if you think that Jaden Daniels was cold last year because he just cold like that, and that Terry McLaurin, who was out there killing even with bums throwing to him, wasn't a huge part of that, here come the wake up call. Pay that man his money. He's 30 years old, man. This is his final contract, probably. So pay him what you owe him. He suffered through all the losing. He showed us he's a pro. He got you 1,000 yards, and you are not going to do anything this season with Debo. Debo is on the shelf more than Campbell Soup products, bro.
Ooh.
He always hurt.
Ooh.
The last 2-3 seasons, he's hurt constantly. So you ain't going nowhere because you know at some point Debo getting hurt. If you ain't got Terry, what you got?
Yeah, that's a great point. You hit the nail on the head. All right, let's get ready for this top 5 minute because I want to talk about Shador really badly because Shador's lighting it up right now. So let's jump into it right now, man. With the top 5 things, here it is. The top 5 things folks will say after the start of preseason game from Shador Sanders. And I should say the top 5 things folks are saying after the start in the preseason game, you know, with Shador Sanders right now. Because it's Shador Sanders weekend right now, bro. What's your take on this, Mo?
All right, so here go my top 5 right there. You want me to do my top 5?
Yes, sir.
All right, top 5. Number 5, right now they all down there. A bunch of people saying the same thing I said. It's preseason. What we getting hyped up for? It's preseason. Come on, man. It's preseason. Number 4, it's not football speed. Regular season is faster. I'm not impressed. Then you got something to say. Number 3, they like he built for this. They got the right man. He the man. And then they follow with number 2. He gonna be starting before the season's over. Shador's starting. And then there's some dudes down there smoking that Ohio Mystic stuff, saying we going to the Super Bowl. We should do Sanders prime time too, baby.
Okay.
On the top. They said Prime didn't get his foot cut off. He gave his son an extra toe to make him a little bit faster.
No, that was low. Low, Mo. D, what's your take on the 5 things folks are saying after the start from Shador Sanders?
Mo out of pocket, bro.
He is.
Number 5. They talking about his pocket presence because he was doing a lot of drop backs, running back 20 yards, and then throwing the ball. And like number 4, like Mo said, it's preseason. They played the Panthers in preseason. I think we can throw against the Panthers in preseason. Number 3, I got what he do what Russell Wilson did. Remember when Russ wasn't the starter when he started off, and then he balled out in preseason and became the starter. So I think I did hear some words about that too. Like, can he do what Russell Wilson did? Number two, I got is he going to be a starter, or are they putting him out there for draft bait? Because for trade bait, because they could trade him. So it's a lot of teams out here that still need a quarterback, and if they're not going to start him, they can potentially trade him. And then number one, they're going to always talk about this. He's Deion's son. He's from that family. He's arrogant. They're going to keep bringing up his confidence and his arrogance. And I think that's my number one right there.
Okay. All right. Jay, give me yours.
I'm going to start with my number one. People saying them NFL owners is on some straight bullshit. That's what everybody's saying.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because that's what everybody said across the board, unequivocally so. And that's just, I'll start with number one. So I'll go with my other one. They saying all y'all haters can eat a fat one. Right?
Yeah.
Eat one. Because you got eyes. You saw what that boy did. I don't care what you say. Listen, lie to your pastor. Don't lie to me. You know what I'm saying? You saw how he played. You saw that dude was not a 5th round draft pick. You saw that every place where they had that man slotted, he should have gone in the top 5 picks. Period. End of discussion. There's a reason. So what they're saying is there's a reason that he went in the 5th round. Now these are the haters talking. They don't know the reason, and they ain't gonna give you the reason. They just gonna trust that since it happened, there was a reason for it. So they gonna fall back and double down on that. Other one, which y'all touched on, he wasn't playing against anybody. Anybody can, can look good against Carolina's third string. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing that the NFL, boy, everybody there is a dude. All of them. That ain't like college, man. You know where Butthole State comes in. You know what I'm saying? Just for the check. Everybody can play. Everybody's elite, so it all counts. And the last thing I'm gonna say, what people talking about around me, NFL owners have shown that they will cut off their nose to spite their face.
100%.
They've shown that because they had a legitimate superstar. Understand this, man. Let this sink in. It was a nationwide broadcast.
Yep.
Of the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. And the ratings were through the roof.
Yep.
And they said, we don't want the ratings. We'd rather pass on everything that this kid can bring to us, advertising-wise, publicity-wise, because we don't like his daddy or whatever the reason it is. They are willing to cut their nose off to spite their face.
Excellent point. And it's one point I think you should really continue to hit home. That boy played better than the 5th round pick. I don't care what nobody says.
He played better than a top 5 pick.
Yeah, he did. But he definitely should not have gone in the 5th round. He should not have gone in the 5th round. He should have gone in the 1st round, first 32. I don't care what nobody says. Not 5th round. Hell no. All right, so let's keep it going, Mo, because we're talking about things that are shocking over the weekend. Let's keep it moving because Justin Fields balled out this weekend too. So what are the top 5 things people now going to say after starting the preseason game with Justin Fields?
All right, well, I think number 5, they say, well, can he do it when it counts? We've seen this from him before. Can he do it when it counts? When it's time to play in the real game? Number 4, I know all the Jet fans are saying, wait until we play the Giants. They can't wait, but we're going to whoop their asses. So we got the AFC East this year. Patriots fans.
He better than Jackson Dart. I know that.
Number 3, they saying this. They saying, I love them. We are one Miami concussion and one Buffalo meltdown from taking over the AFC East division.
You might be right.
That's what they saying. Huh?
You might be right. Yeah.
Patriots ain't shit, so you ain't got to worry about them.
I don't know about that one, bro. The Patriots.
You ain't got to worry about them at all.
All right, keep going. I don't want to break that one. Keep going.
Number two, Chicago didn't use him properly. He's somewhere where he needs to be at right now. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Yeah, that's how we gonna do it right now. And they somewhere trying to make a song with his name in it. Justin and the Jets. I don't know, but they trying to figure out a song with his
Oh yeah,
name in it.
it's coming. It's
Yeah,
coming.
yeah, the song's definitely coming. That was a really soft close of your book, Bo. That was a really soft close. Like,
It's a new book. It's a new book. So I'm only a few pages in. So when I get to like, damn, then I'm good.
oh, okay, all right, just check it, D, give me your take on this, bro, because Justin Fields is the top.
Yeah, let's everybody slow down. Don't get excited about a preseason game. It's just preseason. Nobody should go overreact on a preseason game. Okay, never
Did
overreact.
you start the telecast about how good your team
Hey,
was in
hey, this is my
preseason?
5. Don't overreact on a preseason game. That's number 5.
That is
Number,
what's gonna be said.
yeah, number 4. Can he be a leader? Like Justin Fields, this is third team, man. Can he finally be a leader? I don't know. Can he make the Jets not be the worst team in the division? Because I think they will be. It's between them and Miami who's going to be the worst team in that division. Number 3, can he stay healthy? He got a little minor injury in training camp, so we gonna see. Is he accurate? We know he can run. But can he stay accurate, and can he help their new coach win some games? Because I hate when they get a black coach a job and then they fire him, you know what I'm saying, real soon. So I hope he can play so that won't happen. And can he get the Jets to the playoffs? And like I said, don't overreact. It's preseason.
Okay, Jay, what's your take on Justin Fields?
This is what they saying. Thank you, Pittsburgh Steelers,
Yep.
for choosing a washed up Russell Wilson and a double shout out Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Pittsburgh had prioritized this dude and like let him finish that season last year, when he took them to be undefeated, when Russell was hurt, I don't think he's in New York right now.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, they're saying, as promising as it looks, Woody Johnson gonna figure out a way to mess it up. He gonna do something that's gonna derail whatever momentum that they have. He gonna tweak with it. I mean, he's not as bad as Jerry Jones, but he ain't far from him. Number 3, with Aaron Glenn as the head coach, maybe this kid might be ready to blossom right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because Chicago was completely unfair. Not only was his head coach trash, which meant that it was probably a trash coaching staff, he had a different offensive coordinator every year he was there.
Mm-hmm.
He had to learn a whole new offense every year, different verbiage every year. And how can he ever be really good if he ain't ever in the same situation? So maybe this would be his chance. Number 2, piggyback what D said. We still ain't seen enough from him yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We've seen him play in spurts, and we saw him play one preseason game. I mean, we don't really know what he is right now. And number 1, if you're a Rabbit Jets fan, we going to the Super Bowl. They already there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They saying he gonna be NFL MVP, he gonna be Super Bowl MVP. They can win their first Super Bowl since Joe Namath. That is what they're thinking right now. Trust me on this.
I agree with that. And was that all 5 of your 5? That was your
That's
5?
all 5.
All right, okay. So Jay, let's keep it moving. Mo, let's keep it moving because we talk about these rookies this weekend. Travis Hunter now is basically the one we got to talk about. So, what are the top 5 thoughts about Travis Hunter after preseason weekend? Because he played both sides of the ball. So, what are people's? What's the thoughts? What's your thoughts?
Okay, because I put this as my thoughts about him. Because I watched him a little bit. I watched a few of his clips also. And I like his grit. I mean, to get out there and do this and play both sides of the ball, I like what he's trying to do. I hope it works out for him. Because this is a different level of football right here. But I hope it works out for him. You know what I'm saying? He's good on offense. And he could be big in the clutch for a situation with Carolina, man, because they need that. They need somebody in there.
Jacksonville.
I'm sorry, Jacksonville. 3, he missed that open tackle. You got to get better with that. He missed the open tackle right there. He was right there. He missed it, but then again, it is the NFL, baby. This ain't college. You know what I'm saying? So you got to zone in. It just needs more reps. That's all. It just needs more reps with the offense. And already the quarterback is saying he wants him to play offense primarily because he's a monster. And that's my number one. I think he's going to be a beast on offense. I think he's going to have some kind of crazy offensive, I don't know, terror dome numbers on offense. I just think I got a feeling.
Okay. All right. B, what's your take on your 5 thoughts on Travis Hunter?
How many snaps will he get on both sides? Like a game, because that's a lot, man. Playing offense and defense equally. So that's number 5. How many snaps he gonna get? Number 4, is he durable? He looked like the smallest cat on the field, bro. Mm-hmm. And if he get hit too hard, it might not end up well, man. Because he looked thin. He
is petite now. He is petite.
He's petite.
He looked thin. Can he win Rookie of the Year on offense or on defense? Can he do both? Like, I want to see if he can get one of them. But if he can get both of them, that'd be something that's never been done, and he might go down as great if he do that. Number 2, can he help Sunshine win? Because Trevor Lawrence ain't been nothing since college.
He said Sunshine.
That's what they call him. That's what they call him. They call him Sunshine.
Sunshine. Can they
Y'all watch too much movies down there, man.
Because everybody thought Trevor Lawrence was the next Joe Montana.
That's what they said.
He's far from that. And number 1, keep your marriage offline and keep your helmet on your face, brother. My God, don't take that helmet off ever, dog. We don't want to see your marriage, and we don't to keep the helmet on.
Wow, so you equate him to Patrick Ewing, bro? That's what you saying?
Huh?
You're equating him to Patrick Ewing? You think he's like Patrick Ewing?
No, he like Popeye Jones.
D out of pocket, bro. D out of pocket.
Sam Cassell and
Come on,
Tyrone
D.
Hill.
Stop.
D, that's terrible.
And y'all talking about I'm out of pocket.
Yeah, D out of
You
pocket.
said somebody gave somebody an extra toe, bro.
But D just named the top 5 all ugly Hall of Fame.
He sure did. Sure did. But D, you know something? That boy could get any woman he want right now. So he could.
Maybe.
He could.
Yeah,
he could walk in there with the money, but that's another conversation. Jake, give me your top 5 thoughts about Travis Hunter after preseason weekend.
I'll tell you, people are saying, after seeing it's like, hey man, he can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He's good enough to be on both sides of the ball. But they're also saying he has work to do at the NFL level as a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it showed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that he's not quite where he needs to be. Number 3, they're saying he has work to do as an NFL cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can see the ability, but you can see also he got a ways to go to be what we think that he should be as a player. Number 2, this is what we know for sure. Whenever he plays, it's going to be a media circus.
Yeah.
Right. It's going to be pandemonium whenever he's on the field. And number 1, this is my question. This is what Jason is saying. Why is this young'un so hell bent on doing 2 jobs for 1 check?
Ooh, great point.
Damn.
Great point.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, bro, both of those positions pay a premium salary. You know what I'm saying? I would just pick one and roll with it, man, because it's hurting him in 2 ways. It's gonna, 1, he's doing 2 jobs for 1 check, which means that he's undervaluing his production. But 2, because of the extra wear and tear, he's gonna shorten the window in which he can actually earn money.
Yeah.
So you hurting yourself on both ends of the spectrum, and I need somebody to talk to him, man, for real.
That's a great point, man. Damn, I didn't even think of that. That's a great point. Jay, I give you that one. That's a great point. All right, Mo, let's get ready to keep it moving because we float things up a little bit different up in here, man. We mix it up a little bit, and it's that time to pause on the sports for a second, man, and let's jump into the top 5 films that you absolutely love that you wish had a sequel.
Number 5, Which Way Is Up?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to say I don't know, and don't want Tyler Perry to do it either. Please, no.
God, no.
Okay.
I'll take Martin.
Okay.
Which Way Is Up? Number 4, I know JD's gonna kill me about this. Don't be a mess in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
I want to know what happened
see
after
what
that,
happened
though,
to
Mo.
Ashtray and Dashiki when they moved out of town.
We know what happened.
Yeah, we know what happened. Keep going.
She had 5 more kids and stabbed them
Yeah,
in the
5
sleep.
more kids, about 5 other guys. Number 3, I like to do the right thing.
Okay.
Like later on, a sequel of Do the Right Thing, more into it, and the last one, The Warriors, baby. I think The Warriors should have blew up, man. Should have been like, let's just do a sequel. They getting money now. They done travel from the Bronx back to Brooklyn, and they made it.
Okay. That's your 5.
Hey Mo, we already know how I Do the Right Thing ends. The sequel. We live in that right now in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you
It's
got
more of
that.
them Larry Bird, white boy jersey wearing, white dudes gentrifying the neighborhood. That's what's happening.
That's what
Yeah, you're right about that.
That's where I was going. D, give me your top 5 films you wish had a sequel.
Okay, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's a suspense movie, a whodunit movie, and I like the pairing. Y'all ever seen Seven with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Lucky
All-time break.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
I think they should have did it. What's in the box? They should have did another one. Number 4, Norbit. Norbit was hilarious, and I wish Eddie would have brought Norbit and Rush back for a second one.
He said Norbit.
Norbit was hilarious to me, man. Number 3, this movie came out this year, and I hope they do a sequel. But if you like the John Wick series, if you've seen The Ballerina was amazing. Mo, you seen The Ballerina?
I saw it. Man, they left it open. They left it open.
Yeah, they got to do another Ballerina, man. It was dope. Number 2, I wanted to see what this dude would come out of prison like, man. New Jack City 2, okay? Nino hits the streets again. I wanted to see a New Jack City 2, man. Never got it. They should have did it. And number 1, perhaps one of the greatest movies of my time. The cinematography was great. The storyline, the acting, the directing. That's The Players Club. Where is Diamond? Okay, did Diamond become an RN? Is Diamond a nurse? You know what I'm saying? Where is Diamond and Ronnie?
He said The Players Club. He said the cinematography was great.
And what happened to Dollar Bill? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just got that. The cinematography was great. The cinematography was great on The Players Club.
Yeah, we need another Players Club.
D, you spoke too much, bro. I'm just letting you know you spoke too much.
He said, do something to make me feel good.
You spoke too much. Jay, give me yours. We just heard 10 really crazy answers to this. Your 5. Give me your 5.
Well, I'm gonna try to bring some actual cinema to this then, now, man.
Yeah.
Number 5 for me, I would like to see a sequel to Mulholland Drive.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the sequel can explain to me what I saw in the first one. You know what I'm saying? If you've seen that movie, man, you know that's a confusing ass movie, bro. I mean, it was David Lynch.
Yeah.
Number 4, I want to see a sequel to The Jerk with Steve Martin.
Oh man.
You remember, man, like he was on top, then he lost it all, and then they went and found him, but his parents saved all that money back in Mississippi and he went back. I want to know if he invented something again. You know what I'm saying? If he stuck with that white girl he married, or he realized that he needed them cakes, that he grew up around with them black people. You know what I'm saying?
He said,
is he still with her?
He needed cakes.
He needs the real cakes. Number 3, he got game. I would love to see how Jesus, Shuttlesworth's career went.
Mm-hmm.
I love to see, you know what happened. When Pop went back to the joint. You know what happened to him in there when he got out? What's the relationship going like right now? I'd love to see a sequel to that. Number 2, to borrow from D, New Jack City.
Mm-hmm.
Because unlike D, I saw Nino get shot and die. So,
I
you
know, right?
know what I'm saying? So, I want to know who took over everything when Nino got removed from the picture. You know what I'm saying? Let's pick up to show how this whole thing is cyclical. And it don't matter who in charge because the game is a game. But
Green
number one, the Matrix. Now stop me. Listen to me. I know there were sequels to the Matrix, but maybe we can do a sequel that would that would be worthy of the first one because the two that they gave us was trash juice, bro. Them things are terrible.
Yeah, they were definitely wasting money. 100%. All right, let's keep it moving. Looking at the time, 5:46. We got the time. Mo, you up? Don't kill that fly, Mo. You up? You up?
That motherfucker keep bothering me every time.
All right, so here you go. The top 5 teams that fans are panicking about after their first preseason game. To you, because there's some teams panicking, and there's some fan bases panicking. Give me 5 teams that you think are panicking after their first preseason game.
I think Green Bay is panicking.
Yeah.
I watched some good parts of that Green Bay game. They had a lot of drop passes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of drop passes. They didn't look too good out there. Minnesota, the Vikings, Justin Jefferson with that hamstring.
Mm-hmm.
They, anything that happened, anything with your star, this time to worry right then and there on the spot. I don't care what nobody say. I had the Eagles down there with Landon Dickinson also with the offensive line. I had him down there. You know what I'm saying? If he turns out to be really a bad injury, it's done. The Chargers. Rashawn Slater's out. He's done.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's a
Damn, he
big.
got paid. He out of there?
Huh?
They just paid him.
He got injured. He's out for the season.
Yeah.
I think like 2 or 3 days, like 3 or 4 days ago, it happened. Done.
I missed that.
At number 1, I think it's the Rams. Stafford ain't did nothing yet. Still having back problems.
Yeah. That's number 1. I think it's a good point because everybody's talking about the Rams right now. D Jones, give me your top 5 teams that fans are panicking about right now.
Well, number five, I got the Rams because of Matthew Stafford. Because I would just hang them up, man. You're back, and you this old, you won. You did enough, man. Number 4, here locally, they're tripping the Lions about their backup quarterback, Hendon Hooker. That's all they've been talking about is how bad he been playing because if the starting quarterback get hurt, then what you got? If Goff get hurt, you ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
I got the Eagles because my man just got hurt. I got the Colts because they still don't have a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
They don't.
They don't have a quarterback. I got the Colts. And number 1, they really don't have a quarterback, and that's the New Orleans Saints, man.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing out there?
Mm-hmm.
They should have got Shador, but
Passing on Shador is what they're doing.
They should have got Shador. That's my 5.
Jay, give me your 5.
Well, since this is on my list, I'm gonna say the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
They need a whole lot of everything, and they had a franchise QB looking them right in the face.
Yeah.
And they passed on it multiple times. So you know what? You deserve what you get. Number 4, Carolina Panthers got to be concerned, bro. They got ate up by the Cleveland Browns. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way that you can be feeling good about the season after you got ate up by the perennial worst team it is. Number 3, Tennessee Titans.
Mm-hmm.
They got Cam Ward, but what showed was that they need a whole lot of stuff around him, so their season probably not going to be that good. Number 2, the Cincinnati Bengals. Their offense looked incredible, just like it did last year. but their defense looked about as resistant as taking Tic Tacs for birth control. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna stop nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna stop nothing from happening.
You
Right?
said,
And number one, right now, I don't think anybody's panicking because they still riding into the euphoria of like everything's possible, everything's on the table, ain't nobody took no L's yet. It don't really count, so they can still live in their delusion right now. So I don't think anybody panicking for real, for real. Not as fans anyway.
Okay. So that takes me to the next question. Mo, I'm pulling you up right now. The top 5 teams that are overconfident after preseason weekend.
all right, yeah, I got that. Overconfident. All right.
I'm turning my back to Mo.
He does have his back turned.
Number 5, Jet fans. Jet fans are sitting right up and down the street. Gang green, gang green, gang, 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 gang. Number 4, not me, but some of the Giant fans. They think this is it. We going. We on our way, baby. We got a whole lot to fix before we go anywhere. I know I yell we go. I know I yell we go to the Super Bowl, but I ain't delusional. I just want a good season. Number 3, Brown fans. They like we got it. We got lucky. We got Shador. He fell into our lap. Y'all had 5 rounds to get him. They already making up a Tom Brady like story. Drafted number blah blah blah, and he's gonna win all these Super Bowls, and we gonna put a statue out there for him. They already they halfway don't even know who Jim Brown's last name is. Jim who? Yeah. Number 2.
Hold on, D's gone.
Dumbasses. Dumbasses think a statue's gonna help them win a championship. They think the statue's gonna come to life.
No.
Hold on, D's
Not
gone.
Mac Jones. Mac 10? They got the Mac 10 jersey.
Only Mac they got up here is lobster mac and cheese. That's only Mac they got. Number one, Dallas, and they lose. They lost. They the only team. They the only fans that they team lose in a preseason, and they still say, "How about them Cowboys? We going to the Super Bowl."
And they ain't smelt it in 35 years.
That was funny. And then D pulled out a Mac Jones jersey. Even I wouldn't have pulled out a Mac Jones.
Not never.
I know, right?
It's not. That's a D Jones jersey.
Oh, okay. I got you.
That. It just got 10 on there.
Okay, go ahead, D. Give me your
right.
top 5 teams that are overconfident after preseason weekend.
The Browns, bro. They played the Panthers, man. Come on, dog. I could have threw touchdowns. You could have. We all could have threw a touchdown against the Packers' second and third string, man. The Browns. Number 4, I got the Broncos. They won 30-9. Slow down, Broncos fans. Y'all ain't winning that division at all. Chill out.
I got third at best.
3, I got the Jets fans. Chill out. Y'all the Jets. Y'all ain't never winning this division. Chill out. Even if we don't win, y'all ain't gonna win. Number 2, the Giants fans, because they beat Buffalo. So what is the preseason? Y'all still don't have a quarterback.
Yes, we do.
Y'all still don't have a running back. Y'all got a nice defense. But that's it. Chill out, Jets fans. And number 1, the most overconfident.
Oh,
Yep.
what happened?
It's that Detroit internet, bro.
That Detroit Wi-Fi.
It's that Detroit internet.
All right, I'm gonna have to come back to him because right when he went on number 1, he blacked out.
Right.
Give me your top 5, Jay.
Even God says, stop it. Number 5 for me, I'm gonna go to Washington Commanders. You see, right now, because of last year they made the conference championship game, they think that they're a plug-and-play team right now. And they're not. Mm-hmm. You know, they caught a lot of good breaks last year, and they playing with Terry McLaurin right now. So right now they got confidence that they shouldn't have. Number 4, Chicago Bears. Little known fact, man. Chicagoans are probably the second most confident, egotistical fan base in the country outside of that Texas team. And they, trust me, they think we got Ben Johnson, man. We good to go. Super Bowl bound. Trust me, they're overconfident. Number 3, Patriots fans. Y'all know it. We got Vrabel back. Drake May, surefire Hall of Famer right now. Every free agent signing that y'all made is gonna be an all-pro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. So right now, y'all overconfident right now. Think y'all gonna do something that ain't gonna happen. Get 3rd place. Number 2, Dallas Cowboys. Because there is no more confident franchise and fan base than them fighting Jerry Joneses. And they ain't done nothing for like three quarters of my lifetime. Let that sink in. In the number 1 spot, they are overconfident. I guarantee you, the Minnesota Vikings. They think they got him one in J.J. McCarthy because he looked good in one preseason game, and they think that because he didn't stink to join up that he's legit. And I'm telling you, I don't believe in that boy at all. I'm on the record with it.
Okay, so D, I'm gonna give you your last one because you blacked out. Go ahead.
Yeah,
D.
the devil come at all forms and types of the time, man. That was the devil. So I was gonna say overconfident. It's not that we overconfident. Who wins the game? Who puts up 48 points in a preseason game? Who scores on the opening kick of a preseason game? It's the Patriots, baby. You know why? Because we gonna win like 2nd in the division is what we gonna win.
We gonna win like 2nd in the division. I like
like we gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, we got
3rd place.
Hey, we'll see.
3rd place.
All right, so let me bring in White Chocolate. White Chocolate, you get the final word. What's your take on this, man?
All right, I got 2 things real quick. First of all, when D. Jones brought the Mac Jones jersey in, I thought he was getting it prepared for his fire pit.
Bring out the lighter fluid.
So you get at least change the Jones on the back.
That's my name. It's
At least
my
change-
name, though.
It's
Well,
your
change the
name.
number. Make
Yeah,
it 18.
Listen, it doesn't
Okay,
say
you got
DJ.
me.
It doesn't
Okay,
say
you got
DJ.
me.
Put it to be able. You better put a D on there in order to stand out from Mac Jones. Otherwise,
Right.
everybody thinks it's a Mac Jones jersey.
Yeah.
And number 2, Frank, I don't know if you did this by design, but Shador Sanders yesterday after the game snapped back at a ESPN reporter, Cleveland reporter, and said, how come you don't say anything good about me, blah, blah. And then after the game, the dude went and wrote something good about him. I don't know if you saw that or not.
No, I didn't see that, but that's good to know. Thank you I appreciate that, knowing that. All right, so tomorrow, right, we got to finish. There's some other games we got to talk about. We didn't even touch base on the Cowboys. We didn't touch base on who else? The Arizona Cardinals, the Chiefs, the Broncos. Like we got some games that we got to talk about, and of course, we got some more sports stories to talk about. So before we roll up out of here, let's find out how we can follow everybody. Mo, tell everybody out there how they can follow you, bro.
Right now they can follow me on www.watchmekillthisfly.com.
That fly winning though, bro.
Because I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait till this show is over. This fly got problems.
Okay.
He got a pickleball racket.
No, this is electronic. This is an electronic fly swatter. When you know you got it because it's.
Oh, okay.
See, I got a fly stuck in there right now. See, I got one stuck in there now. See? Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
D Jones, tell everybody how they can follow you, bro. Red Night, your cash app.
313 D Jones, man. If you in the Detroit area, I got my monthly. I do erotic poetry and stand-up comedy show. So look me up, 313 D Jones.
Okay, and Jay.
Damn, I ain't know D was doing butt naked poems. Hey, you can follow me at JD Hayes at Fanbase.
Okay. And white chocolate.
Follow me and Frank on Boston Straight Shooters on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay, guys, we're gonna be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is obviously one of these. We diving into the second week of the NFL preseason game. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Box Seats is on every Monday through Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. Tomorrow we got a lot of stuff to cover. Keep it going. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.